Hello everyone, I am Mandira. Welcome to my channel Smart Thinker. Today I am going to discuss the poem The Gift to Sing. The poem is written by James Weldon Johnson. Before delving deep into the poem, let us know about our poet first. James Weldon Johnson, he was born on 1871 and died on 1938. He was an American author, he was an educator, he was a lawyer, a journalist, and a songwriter as well. Okay, he published hundreds of stories and poems during his lifetime. That means he wrote so many stories and poems as well. He had founded the Daily American newspaper at the young age of 24. Founded means founder is a person. So if we know the meaning of founder, then we will understand the meaning founded. Founder is a person who establishes an organization. It means that James Weldon Johnson, he established the Daily American newspaper when he was 24. Okay. Later, he became the first African American professor at New York University. Let's read the poem now. The first line, poet starts like this. Sometimes the mist overhangs my path. Sometimes mist means sad days. Overhangs means comes. So here our poet is saying that sometimes sad days comes on my path. That means I become sad. Sometimes I become sad. Sad days comes on my path. And blackening clouds about me cling. And blackening cloud means moments of sadness and despair. Despair means hatasha. And what happens? And the black clouds, that means moments of sadness and despair about me cling. Cling means holds me tightly. Sometimes I become sad, or my sad days comes on my path, and the moments of sadness and despair holds me tightly. That means everywhere there is sadness around me. But oh, I have a magic way to turn the gloom to cheerful day. What is the meaning of gloom? Gloom means darkness and sadness. So in the third line, our poet is saying that, but oh, I have a magic way. But here our poet is saying that he has a magic way to turn the gloom. Gloom means that darkness or the sadness to cheerful day. In the first line, he said that sometimes sad days comes on his path. So now he's saying that he has a magic way to turn his sad days into cheerful day. And what is the magic way? He later says, I softly sing. I just sing softly. So when he sings, through his singing, he turns his sad days into cheerful day. That means he loves singing. And whenever he is very sad, he is very despair is there, he sings. And through singing, he turns his sad days into cheerful day. So this is the explanation of the first stanza. Okay. Let us read the second stanza now. The lines are like this. And if the way grows darker still, poet says that if even after singing my problems doesn't end or my sadness doesn't goes away, and I feel like I'm having more and more problems, that means I am getting more and more difficulties, shadowed by sorrow's somber wing. Somber means dark and dull, and I feel that around me there is shadow of dark and dull sorrow. If there is sorrow everywhere, then what does our poet do? With glad defiance in my throat, defiance means bold disobedience, I pierce the darkness with a note. Here poet says that even that kind of situation occurs in front of me, then what I do? I boldly disobedient. I boldly deny to surrender in front of my problem. This is what we should all do, na? If we are having any problem in our life, so what should we do? Should we just surrender in front of the problems, or we should stand still against the problem and try to solve the problem. Definitely we will try to solve the problem, no? So here our poet also does in the same way. He gladly denies to surrender in front of the problem, and pierce means go through. He goes through the darkness. That means he faces the problems by how? With a note. Note means a song. And he sings and he sings. This is how. Here in the second para also, there's one common thing in both the paras. What is the common thing? He's singing. In the first para stanza also, he said that I solve all my problems through singing. In the second stanza also, our poet says that the same music or the same singing helps him to solve all his problems. Okay, let's read the third stanza now. The first line is, I brood not over the broken past. Brood means to sulk or get angry. Poet says that I don't get angry when I think about my unfavorable past or bad past, broken past. That means the experiences of his past which were not very good for him. Okay. So he do not feel angry when he think of his broken past, nor dread whatever time may bring. Poet says that he is not fearful for what time may bring to him in his future. No nights are dark, no days are long. So it's a very beautiful line. So he says that no nights are dark, there will be a little bit light. So whatever problem you're having, there is a little bit ray of hope that you can solve the problem. No days are long. So if you think that this day I'm having a very sad day, bad day, and it's very long, it's not like that. This day also will end. If you're having a sad day, trust me, this sad day will end. So no need to think like that I'm having a very bad day and it's not going to end. No, it will end. This is how life goes. This is how all things work. Okay. While in my heart there swells a song. So poet says that till I have love for music, no nights are dark for me and no days are long. That means poet says that till I have love for music, I can solve any problem with music. In the other stanzas also, he said that it is music which helps him to overcome all his problems. So he says, till I'm having music in my heart, I can solve any problem and I can sing. So if he has music, if he has love for music in his heart, and if he can sing, he can solve any problem. So at the end, I can say that in the first stanza, poet says that whenever sad days comes on his path and sadness, moments of sadness holds him tightly, he uses one magic way. What is the magic way? He sings and all his problems are gone. And even after his problems are not totally end, and if he's having more and more problem, then also he sings and it helps him to overcome all the bad things in his life. In the third stanza also, he says that till I'm having a music in my heart, love of music in my heart, and I can sing, I can solve any problem. So poet says that music is something that he loves the most, and with this music he overcome all his problems. Like this, each and every individual has a point of interest. Like few people likes to play cricket, few people likes to dance, few people likes to act. So whenever you feel sad, you do whatever you like to do, and with this you can overcome your problem or your sadness. Whenever you feel sad, you use your magic trick. And what is the magic trick? Your point of interest, whatever you like, you do that, and definitely you are going to feel better, like our poet.